All right. Hi from writing camp. I thought it would be fun to do a video for this one, and I'm sitting in my backyard where the trees behind me kind of make it look like I'm at camp. So we'll pretend that I'm actually at a writing camp. So what I want to talk to you about today is the first thing that we're going to do with the people, place, and problem. So hopefully you've been continuing to add every day. So what I do is actually try to add 10 each day. And when I teach and I do this, I actually fill up like an entire notebook by the end. And it's really kind of cool when you get stuck and you don't know where to go with it. So hopefully at this point, maybe you have like 50 different ones under each of them. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to probably a different section in your notebook, because you don't want to go to the section where you're keeping track of these, because we want to continue to add. So a lot of the times when I write and I have a notebook, I'll actually start writing from the front, and then I turn it over and start writing from the back, and then at some point they meet in the middle. So that might be something that you could do too. When we do these exercises, you could use the back. So the first thing that we're going to do with this is really, really easy. So you've been numbering each of them. So what you want to do is you want to just write 3 numbers. So say you have 50 of them. So you want to pick a number 1 through 50, write it down. Pick another one, 1 through 50, write it down, and then pick a third one, 1 through 50, and write it down. And you could do it however you want. Like you could do 1, 25, and 50. You could do 1, 2, and 3. You could do 1, 2, and 2. So, you can use the same numbers too if you want to. So you're going to write those numbers down, and then the fun part happens is you go back. And so the first number is your person, second number is your place, and then the third one's your problem. So after you write your numbers down, you're going to find that number. So say you wrote down number 14, and your person for number 14 was a mailman. So you're going to write mailman down, and then you're going to take your next number, and you're going to look at place, and you're going to look to see what that corresponded to. So for example, say it was you picked number 33, and that one is going to be a spaceship. I don't know, I'm just making these up. So then you're going to write that down. And then you're going to take that last number that you have, and you're going to look again, see what it corresponds to, and then you're going to write a problem down. And so maybe the problem that you have is, we used this one before, aging backward. If you have ever seen or read, you should read it first, F. Scott Fitzgerald's short story about Benjamin Button. It's about a man who ages backwards. So maybe that's one that you picked. So now you actually kind of have a story start, right? You have the mailman in a spaceship, and he's aging backwards. So he's essentially getting younger. And even as saying this, I don't know what we do with the mailman part, but somebody in a spaceship aging backward is kind of an intriguing story and kind of interesting. Like, I'm already getting ideas in my head about what I could do. So that's the first thing that you can do with this, is that you can use these as a way to generate stories and get yourself writing. So what I want you to try to do until I send the next email is maybe do this combination 10 times. So below this one, you're going to put 3 numbers again, see what they correspond to. And maybe do it 10 times. I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. And then I'm going to challenge you to look at the ones that you came up with. So you've got 10 of them, and pick one of them and see where it goes. Write a little bit about it. You don't need to write an actual full-fledged story. You could. Or you could just write the idea down and start expanding on it. So if we did this mailman aging backward, maybe you start brainstorming. Is he on the ship alone? Is he with other people? Does anybody know he's aging backwards? How does he know? So you could start answering questions or something like that. But whatever, right now, just as a free write, pick one of them and see where you can go with it. Give yourself a little time to write and see what comes out of it. And what we'll do the next time is continue to use this and add a little bit more to it. All right? All right. Bye.